Olivia Newton-John had it right when she said, let me hear your body talk, because we say a lot more non-verbally than we actually say verbally. And so this is a little tutorial that you can share with everyone in your shop because it is important. When you're conversing with your customer when they come in the door, you've heard people say hello, talk to them. Well, you don't want to harass people either. So what you can do is you can do things non-verbally, like making sure that when you're standing with them, you're leaning a little bit towards them. And that means that I'm very interested in what you are saying. I'm not interested in what I'm saying. I'm interested in you, the customer. So that's one thing that I like to teach. The other thing is making sure your hands are visible. Many times we'll have people in the showroom and they'll do this. They'll put their hands behind their back. And you're hiding your hands. And that's kind of a nonverbal thing, that if you're hiding something, you're not being forthcoming or you're not being honest. Not saying that your employees aren't. I'm sure they are honest people, but they should always keep their hands out front if they're talking to a customer and helping them. The other thing that happens, and this happens a lot in a lot of stores, people are gathering a few things and their hands get full. And you'll hear someone say, can I help you check out with that? And that just cuts off the sales process. And so we don't want to do that. We don't want to take the products from them and then slowly lead them to the checkout counter. We want to make sure that before their hands get full, we pick up a couple of things, say, let me hold that for you, and we don't run off right away and have them follow us to the cash register. We want to make sure and say, oh, and you may continue this direction, or you may continue this direction. And so the other thing that I'd like to point out that I think could really help your sales associates inside of your store is always looking pleasant. Sometimes we're tired, we've been on our feet all day, and we get a little bit grumpy. And so, sitting grumpy face, right? That's one thing that you make sure your employees get a break, make sure that they're always thinking about smiling and being pleasant. And I don't mean, we don't have to be smiling at everyone, but just making sure that we're always looking pleasant. And if somebody's looking tired, maybe it's time to take a quick little break. Those nonverbal cues will help you and your staff out quite a bit.